live now the streets and of course for interview the ordinary citizens then with regards to the upcoming elections. And then I meet a gentleman where at least we will introduce the name to Una, at least for tell Una Uda na him. Gentleman, what's your name please?
Well, my name is Jubila Kamara.
Okay, Jubila Kamara. And as a Sierra Leonean, and we are about to face the general election. We all know say it will happen next month in June 2023, 24th. So what are you take with regards to the general election with the plan?
Well, I'm just hoping that it will be peaceful. It will be peaceful and responsible citizens should take up responsibility in the morning. They ensure that they go and vote. Just after voting, they go back to their home peacefully and wait for the upcoming results.
Okay, and we've actually saw where in all the political parties have gone through their nomination. And after their nomination, now they are trying to at least come into the campaign because what we heard from the ECSL of Sierra Leone is on the 19th of May this month, they shall have to actually start their campaign. So how best you could be able to advise the ordinary people and even to the political parties? We all know that there are two paramount or major political parties, which are the SLPP and that of the APC. What would be your advice to them?
Well, my advice to all Sierra Leone and to my compatriots in Sierra Leone is to you to ensure that you have an XYZ in mind that you will vote for. It doesn't mean that when they said election, we should fight ourselves. And besides, we are all brethren in Sierra Leone. And there is no political conflicts for me that's ongoing in Sierra Leone because normally within the 4 to 5 years we live a peaceful life. It's only when we are approaching elections we starting receiving something different messages from our politicians. But I would like to advise my compatriots that you stay focused. Some of these politicians that we are arguing for, most of their children are abroad, are not on the streets fighting for even their parents. But whenever shot came up, they are at home. I would like to advise my brethren in Sierra Leone, stay focused, stay at home. When it's time for voting, you move out in the morning, ensure that you go and vote. After voting, you get back to your home peacefully.
Okay. Like I say, I'm still in at the streets. So I meet up some group of students, them university students, them, and of course I ask them what's the way or what they you take with regards to the general elections, and of course Sierra Leone in particular. Now, what we focus for, even that mommy way they in our markets, everybody in Sierra Leone just to focus to the forthcoming election, we in June 24. And of course, I meet up with a gentleman where they show me a name, sir.
And my name is
Andrew Totosila. And of course, Andrew, we've seen here in all political parties, especially the two dominated, meaning the two major political parties, the SLPP and that of the APC, and they've gone through their nomination process, of course. What is your take with regards to this upcoming election?
And a whole lot of things played in my mind when somebody called the election, because that means a whole lot in any nation. And if I will go further, elections happens to be a very important thing in the country because one of the functions of it is a change of government. So basically, and then we've seen or we've heard about and then the CCSL when it comes to election, we have issued their dates. And then in no time we're going to have an election in which I want to advise just as you asked me to do. Let's just be positive in our doings. Let's just ignore all things that we think that are not important. Stay away from the violence and all those are because if we destroy this nation, then who else do you think that will be this nation?
Okay, as a student already, because the lower kid, meaning the people out there at times, they will even look into you to at least advise them when it comes to elections, right? Because then already they know that you know more than them when it comes to election. And then what would be your advice ahead of the campaign? Because we've heard that the ECSL would actually give out the dates for the campaign strategies on how political parties have to actually engage on their own campaign strategy. Because already we know that when it comes to campaign, there are some negative things that used to happen there. Brutality among political supporters, etc., etc. So, what would be your own advice with regards to that?
In line with what I said some minutes ago, we just have to be positive in our doings. On the 24th of next month, what I expect and then my fellow compatriots to do here is in the morning hours you go and vote, then you come sit and wait for the result. Let's avoid or abstain from ourselves. Anything that will bring chaos, anarchy, and violence. Because if we destroy this nation, we do anything that will